did some whittling and some whittling on this dang thing. Woo! I'm more worried about who built it, which is this guy. Golly! It's working, dude! To hold our shaft. No. Hey there, you chubbies! This week, I've gotta get a problem that's been driving me nuts since we mixed these two cars. The Jap-Rod, that's what I'm talking about. Our main issue is we don't have steering, and moving this thing around and kicking the tires and pulling and pushing. It's difficult. So we got to get some steering in this second letter of the alphabet, all right? The plan, I've kind of got one. Is it gonna work? We don't know till we get into it. First things first, we gotta delete. We're not using this style steering. We're gonna go with the Caprice steering. So I did go to the junkyard yesterday, and that was cold as all get out. But I did get us a Jeep steering little shaft here, because, you know, it was easy to take out. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. So the plan is just like it was. Just put it in here. Stick this on this end, because it's dang near the same setup. And then once this is out of our way, and this is out of our way, and this is all out of our way, we're gonna connect the shaft from inside the firewall to whatever we got here. Shouldn't be too hard, but it might be. It might not even work, but I'm hoping it will. That's what I'm saying. So let's start taking this stuff, this junk, get it out the way. We can start thinking about what we need to do and how we need to do it, what we need to extend with, stuff like that. All right, let's see. Ouch, my finger. So heavy. What are you stuck on? Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I win. Got them two chunks out. Now this ain't too bad. You know, it's like, do I sell this? Maybe I keep it as parts for, you know, the one I got for my O2 Civi. But then the electrical connectors might be different, and oh my goodness. Anyhow, look at the hole we got. We got all the room in the world that we need. If you look in there, you can see the shaft dangling that we'll be connecting to. It's kind of dark, but golly! Do you see this? We can like keep this sucker low profile and keep all the room for our exhaust possible. I'm thinking it's gonna be perfect. And that stuff came out pretty nicely, thankfully, because taking this car apart prior, any other bolt we took out was, woo, golly. Moving forward, I got our shaft almost on all the way. It needs a little more, but I'm gonna have to get it back off. I can add, you know, 1/4 inch to my measurement. So I ran in there and I took the tape measure and I poked it in where I wanted the U-joint, and as long as I'm about 1 inch from that firewall, looks like we'll need about 18, let's say 18 and a half, 18 and a quarter, in that range. Probably go right in the middle, 18 and a quarter, 3/8, and then whittle her down and make her fit just how we need it to. We'll have to figure out some brackets on how to hold it up, and, you know, some bearings and stuff, so it's not all like floppy. It's gonna have to stay where we put it eventually, but at least temporarily for now, to where we could get the steering wheel to go with the wheels, would be a big difference. I had to come over to the other side of the barn because, well, our scrap metal truck usually has scrap metal, and I done forgot that we took that off. And we were gonna scrap it. But I do see this right here. It's got some tube. Some, you know, that is solid tube. And I think it'll work. We only need 18 inches of it, and that definitely looks longer than 18 inches. Whittle down this end, you know, just making it thinner. This side I put 2 flat spots on. This will be the side in the engine bay. This will be in the firewall. I took our U-joint right out of the car, and man, I did some whittling and some whittling on this dang thing. Woo! You can see I dang near 1/8 inch, maybe a little more. But this sucker, woo, slides right on. Boom. Boom, baby. Then we could just put the bolt in there, and it'll tighten it. But I think I'm also gonna put a couple tack welds, because I do not really want this one coming off or breaking or slipping while you're driving, you know what I'm saying? I'm more worried about who built it, which is this guy. And I want it to stay, so I'd rather overbuild it than underbuild it. You know what I mean? Well, we got the top on, and the bottom, the back side's, I think, good, so let's throw it back in the car and see what happens. Oh yeah, let me shut this guy off. Thing makes my head ring. But out here, well, we got like 13-degree weather today, so we need the heat. All right, figure out somewhat of a good routing here. Do I know it? No. Let's stick it in there. Sure. Sure. We'll go attach it up there, and we'll figure out this side. We got the U-joint on. It's kind of specific because the bolt's got a little slot. We had to make sure it goes that way. Now that kind of made me think I might have needed to be like right where I needed to be with where this is, but if I gotta take the other end off and just spin it over, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So we're gonna have to get the wheels straight before we do all this alignment, because you can see that they're turning to the driver's side. All right, I got it far enough the bolt actually goes in. I gave this a little tightening. Is it necessary? No, because we're gonna end up welding that one on. Man, this is getting exciting. Grandpa's gonna jump in there. That thing's gonna wobble because we got a couple U-joints and that stuff holding it on, but it's actually, it'll steer. It'll hold them. Look, look, look. Did you see it? Golly. It's working, dude. Once we get that thing actually mounted solid, man, we're gonna be killing it. This is a move forward. Who knew a Caprice, a Honda, and Jeep would make something so cool? I'm just kidding. I did that. I just used all their pieces. Anyhow, we're getting steering. I'm thinking a bearing right here somewhere, you know, right off the frame. Am I even pointing right at? Oh, sure, over here. So look over here. But my problem here is big block. Where is it gonna sit? Where are the headers gonna sit? So I need that to kind of stay a little floppy for now, because I need some motor mounts and I need some other goodies. But we're moving forward. This is good. I'm liking it. It's working out too well. It's a little chilly out here still, but that's fine. So here's a bearing we had laying around. It actually came in a rebuild kit for a transfer case I did on my Suburban. And then this is just a fencing pipe, you know, because this bearing's too big here. And this, you know, once you squeeze that, it's less wiggly. And then you could put the bearing on top of that. And then we have a nice little, you know, something to hold our shaft for the steering and hold it a little better-ish, you know what I mean? Got that sucker tacked right onto our shaft here, and then went ahead and put a bracket there. I said there's no point in messing around. It's holding. Now my next problem is up here is flopping. So I gotta figure out how to hold that somehow. I don't even know if that's gonna be a today thing, because that's it. From looking at it up here, staring at it for the last few minutes, I feel like that's right in the way of the big block, you know, because this isn't like motor mount area, you know, that sucker's gonna just miss something or be just right in the way, or our shaft up there will be in the way. I kind of feel like it's got to come up and over, get out the way, and we're kind of going to be interfering with header room. But I'd rather custom make a set of headers around our own steering than fight our steering around the dang big block, you know. Big block's more important. The best part though, when you come in here and you rotate the wheel, it actually rotates. We got some clunking because, like I said, that other shaft is moving. Let me see if I could get you guys in here somewhere so you can see. Well, you guys went down there, but you've seen what happens. It's a little clunky. Nothing like another little bracket will do, but I don't think there's really necessary a point to do until we get big block in here. You know, at least we can move it around. The main goal is being able to move it around. Hopefully we don't make a bigger hole bouncing that shaft around. But that's our next thing, is I want big block in here so I can start planning around everything else. So I'm on the hunt for one. I've been looking. I want a 632, but I know that's out of my budget. So if I could find a 454 or something, maybe talk my brother into borrowing his 427 he's got in the back room over here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Man, feels good. Getting one step further every time I do something. Well, unfortunately, with not having a big block, I'm kind of at a halt. I gotta wait. So I'm gonna wrap things up for this weekend. You know, it's cold out anyways. Maybe I'd get some extra family time. So if you enjoyed watching me, you know, do a little something on the project. Like, comment something, subscribe to the channel, possibly watch another video. That'd be cool. Thanks for watching this one. Later.